Welcome back to Realm of Rolls. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you're following or subscribed wherever you listen so you never miss an episode. If you'd like to support the podcast, you can find us on Patreon, where you can access behind the scenes content. You can also join our Discord to chat with us, talk theories and keep up with campaign news. Links to both are in the episode bio. With that said, previously on Dragon's Demise, the stairs disappear and Frollo and Fillipa are forced to act quickly to avoid serious injury. Finally reaching the top via arcane gate, the party entered the next room, revealing a chessboard floor and a knight statue that unleashed a torrent of water that quickly poured down the stairs. With the party struggling to stay on their feet, the group came to the realisation that they had made the trap far more dangerous, the arcane gate threatening to create an infinite waterfall loop. Chaotic escapes were attempted, Tanuk, Frollo and Quinn managing to remain on their feet, while Fillipa was swept down the stairs, suffering severe damage, but surviving. This is episode 7. The Lair is aware. The Tanarith Mountains are beautiful. Wild, rugged landscapes beneath crystal skies, and an abundance of nature to surround oneself in. The perfect place for peace and meditation. Knife Peak is the crown jewel of this area. Towering over the valley and small town of Barton, it was once inhabited by an ancient white dragon. Until the stupid bastard went and lost its head to mere mortals. The town itself is unremarkable. Degenerates, drunkards, and destitution abound. The settlement has suffered from its stagnation. But news, glorious, terrifying news to stir up this cesspit. A majestic red dragon disappearing into the mountain lair. The clever creature claiming unoccupied territory and seizing opportunity where others saw only danger. And for me, an opportunity to make a reputation. The poor stupid residents of Barton may be fleeing, but 3 capable adventurers have answered my call. The sort who do not travel light and whose possessions carry stories worth keeping. Powerful individuals to aid me in writing my legend. And now, to wait for their arrival in the Dragon's Revenge.
Strange bubbling sound. Sort of loudly whisper back.
Are you sure that's not your stomach?
Could be, it's been a little while, but this is definitely something else. But it could be both things.
Another water force trap that pushes us back to the cheese grater of doom.
God.
You have little imagination.
This is where we find out that the force field has backed up the piping and the whole place is about to erupt.
Well, you're getting very, very close to that 10 minutes now. So.
I suppose that's one way to deal with the dragon, is to just obliterate his chamber with bad plumbing.
Waterboard him.
Oh my god, waterboarding a dragon, that seems like a session in the making.
I've just got this image now of giving a dragon a swirly.
I'm dreading this.
So, as you fellows are all discussing things, Tanuk, just hearing that odd sound, tucks his head around the corner and sees something odd come around the far corner. Now, I'm sorry to have to ask you this. Can I have another perception check, please?
You can.
Or no?
You can have something resembling a perception check. I mean, I've got a plus 12, so it's never going to be that bad, but it's only a total of 16.
So, you think you see something. Just at the end of the corridor. You can't quite see what it is, but it's almost like there's a heat haze or something odd at the end of that corridor there.
Is it something that's like that wasn't there before? Is it moving or?
Hard to tell. There's definitely something not quite right though. Almost like the sense that you had before with the bottom of the stairs.
Right.
Which corridor is this, sorry?
This is the end of the corridor that Tanuk has just looked around.
So all the way down to the other bend.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
There's something I can't tell if it's something moving or there's definitely something going on at the end of the corridor. Does it seem to be coming from the same sort of direction as the bubbling noise, or?
No.
No, it's not, is it?
No, that came from those two gaps in the left-hand wall, yeah.
I will.
Okay.
I will go out and I will just peer my head round the corner and take a look and see what he's looking at.
Tanuk is currently occupying that spot. He's, unless we're doing a whole floating heads joke around the corner thing, you're probably going to have to step out a little bit more, I'm afraid.
Going to not step into his square, I'm going to step in the square next to him, still in this corridor.
He's going to peer out from behind the dragonborn.
Yeah, basically there's going to be Tanuk and then just Frollo's just coming in behind Tanuk to have a little looky-loo.
Oh dear.
Okay. Yeah, you can have a look around. You can make me a perception check as well.
I can certainly try.
Okay.
That's not terrible, actually. That is an 18 plus 2... no. Oh, 18 plus 0 for 18.
So yeah, you're looking around the corner and you sort of squint at it and try to make things. You try to make it look, well, come into focus, and it's hard. There's definitely something there, and it seems to be around that second sort of gap in the wall as you're looking at it, and then you sort of refocus your eyes a little bit, and it's almost like it's a little bit close to them a moment ago. It seems to be slowly coming towards you. Just the corridor behind it seems slightly out of focus.
Is it magical in nature?
You could cast Detect Magic and find out if you're close enough.
I am. Well, I think I am. Hang on. Within 30 feet of me. I take it it's not within 30 feet yet.
No, at this time, no.
I don't like this.
At this moment in time, it's about 60 feet away, you think.
So it should just be coming into like dark vision range.
Yeah. You're waiting for it to, and looking to see if there's any more clues as to what this thing might be.
I'm observing the darkness.
I'm gonna wait for it to get within 30 feet and then do Detect Magic.
Okay. Is Fillipa doing anything else in this time while the others are waiting? Or Tanuk? Tanuk's just staring into the darkness.
Yeah, I mean, if the two of them are busy looking up, and Fillipa's still fairly wounded, she's still not looking at all great. So I think she's probably just going to be taking a step back and perhaps trying to tear some strips off of her shirt and just bind some of her wounds up a bit better.
Sure. Yeah, you can take a step back and do that. Not a problem at all. I think Brother Quinn is just resting against the wall there. Tanuk and Frollo, you look, and again, the corridor, the back part of this corridor, the back sort of 2/3 or so seems to be sort of slightly out of focus. After a few moments, it will get to a point within about 30 feet of Frollo, and you are able to cast your detect magic if you'd like to. Am I correct in thinking you're spending a spell slot and not trying to do this through a ritual?
Oh yeah. This is spell slot level, not ritual.
Just making sure. That's all right. Just where you've got the option. So you cast your detect magic, and you get no response at all.
Concerning.
And yet, more and more of this corridor is out of focus. And it's an area that would be lit through the arrow that Tanuk has.
Am I feeling any kind of like change in temperature or anything?
Yeah, is it starting to feel warm?
No.
No.
You continue to look, continue to watch.
I think maybe we should. I think maybe we should back up.
I'm inclined to agree. There's only one place we can go though, and that's back into that chamber we went. We'll think
There's
about that.
another corridor.
Oh, there is the other corridor. Yeah, all right. Back up to the other corridor.
So, as you start walking back down towards the original corner that you entered this through, Brother Quinn leading the way, Fillipa being sort of ushered back, I presume. Would that be correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Frollo and Tanuk backing away from whatever they think.
I'm kind of
they
backing
might
up, but I'm keeping my focus that way.
There's suddenly a horrible cracking sound coming from that first room in which you entered, and a flow of water surges through the doorway that you left open behind you. Presumably goes back down the stairs as well.
Last one through the door.
We closed that one, didn't we?
You closed the door to the cone room, not to the room with you had the wall of force.
Oh, god damn it.
There's a fair amount of water. I think the only two that might be affected by that, though, would be Brother Quinn and Fillipa. So you both please make me a dexterity saving throw to keep your feet.
Bollocks.
Dexterity. Oh dear, my best skill.
Natural 20 plus 4.
Oh my god.
Great.
Now I roll a nat 20. Oh god,
Fillipa-
that one.
Perfect timing.
Fillipa has just developed an intense fear of water. It's just,
Conversely, Brother Quinn, paddling with his sandals, has rolled a 2 with a -1 dexterity for a whole 1.
Oh no.
So,
Oh yes.
would I be right in thinking Fillipa still has her wings available and just fly up a little bit?
Yeah, the wings will come back out and just like hover. Yeah.
Sure. Brother Quinn, taken somewhat more by surprise, gets knocked off his feet again and is now prone a little bit further up the corridor away from the water. The rest of the water, by the time it reaches Frollo and Tanuk, will be sufficiently reduced in volume to the point where they won't be affected other than getting their feet wet again.
Hang on, let me just see if I can conjure a Lilo. No.
Please conjure
So-
Lila, because you're going to get dragged back out through the backwash.
The water continues sliding now forward, again getting lower and lower to the ground as it continues up the corridor until it reaches the corner that you just vacated. And as it does, it just ripples back about 10 feet away from the wall that you just stepped back from and slowly pushes back the other way.
Oh.
Like there's something there that you can't really see. And now that you've advanced back, the area, that corner that you've just moved away from, again, seems out of focus as you're looking at it. And it's getting closer.
Head down towards this corridor. Head down the corridor.
I'm just gonna take out an arrow and just shoot it down the corridor.
Okay. So Frollo's moving away further down the corridor. Fillipa, what are you doing?
I'm landing. I've just flown above the water and landing. I imagine I'd probably be helping Brother Quinn up with his now soggy robe.
Okay.
Bring
And
me
Brother
out a little
Quinn
bit.
obviously You're going to get back to your feet, sodden again.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very wet again.
You are.
I'd barely dried out from
Tanuk.
last time.
Tanuk, what arrow are you using? Are you using your light arrow? Are you just using a normal arrow?
I'm assuming they can cast the light on it again. So yeah, I'm going to use the light arrow.
Okay. So, can you please make me an attack roll?
Yes.
It's very crits and just
is
kills
it-
whatever it is that stood there.
You say that?
Oh no.
I don't know if you can see that from there.
Is that a nat
Is that a
20?
nat-
That is for a hit roll
my
of
God.
34.
Oh my god!
I am gone. I declared it, and
Can
so
you
it
please
is.
roll damage?
Ooh. Yes. I didn't have any bonuses prepped, so it's only 7 plus 2 at 9.
Okay, that's a crit. So you also add maximum damage to that roll. This is what we've been doing with this one. So what's your maximum damage with an arrow?
Maximum would be 15.
Okay, so 15 plus 9, that'd be 24 points of piercing damage. And as you draw back your arrow and loose it, it sinks into something about 10 foot closer to you than the opposite than the corridor wall. And it slows quite a lot as it sinks into something. And then you get an odd effect from the light, almost as if it's going through some sort of substance. And as you're looking at it, you see a cube-like form highlighted that pushes itself forwards as it does so. And almost like a rolling motion, so it's sort of turning on face by face, squeezing its shape so that it can fit into that 10-foot corridor.
Rikh, is this
You have found something.
a chameleon gelatinous ooze?
I don't know.
This is perhaps akin to something that other people might have seen once before. This is like a gelatinous ooze, but of an order you've never seen. It's much clearer and apparently a bit stronger. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. That's how it's going to be, Rikh, is
Oh yeah.
7 plus
Not
4
like,
for an
not like we're
11
squashed into a.
Fillipa.
Well, at least it's being
space, is it?
illuminated from the inside now.
Yeah.
God.
Roll initiative.
it? I was joking when I said this is where he crits it.
I couldn't believe it. Literally, I rolled it. It was like, Jesus! Yeah, could you do that more often?
No, but that's my turn next.
No. Hell no.
Getting jiggy with
Oh,
it.
God,
No.
You know I'm normally good at it. Okay. So, Fillipa got an 11, is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, what did Quinn get?
Quinn had a 16 minus 1 for a 15.
15. And what did Tanuk get?
16 plus 5 for a 21.
Ooh,
Christ.
get him.
And Frollo?
Frollo got 20 plus 1 for a 21.
Ooh.
Wow. So who would like to go first, Tanuk or Frollo?
Tanuk, so I can look
Who's
at my
got higher
spells.
decks?
Okay. All right. Okay, we'll do that then. And then, fortunately for yourselves, we have
Cube.
the cube, which is, shall we say, somewhat slower.
Cube of Doom.
So Tanuk, you can see your arrow sitting in this thing, and as it's sort of rotated around and come forward, you can see your arrow now on the bottom of it, still obviously showing you exactly where this thing is now. You'd say from sort of the impact of this doesn't quite match up with the stories of these things you might have heard. This is not a simple, just a simple thing moving around. this is probably a much larger threat than these things might otherwise represent. You're going first.
I think first of all I'm going to hit it with a hunter's mark.
You hit it with a hunter's mark?
Yeah. So I get all of its immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
Okay. So it is immune, as you might have guessed, to acid. You sense this instinctively. You would guess from the way it's moving around, from the way your arrow reacted, it is immune to, well, it is resistant to piercing damage, and probably also resistant to slashing damage. Okay, it has no special vulnerabilities.
Right.
Just to check, does that ability give you any it says immunities, is it damage immunities or anything else?
It just says immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
Okay.
That's all you've got written on here. So
this thing is a slime, an ooze of sorts. So you can also extrapolate from that it will be immune to the following conditions: blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, frightened, or prone.
right.
Just in case the whole prone thing wasn't clear.
Yeah. Yeah, I think most of that's just common sense by looking at the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing.
Right. Well, I've got no weaponry which is of any particular use then, so... would they give me any insight into... Because I know some of these things have, like, acidic properties and that.
Nothing specific, no.
Yeah.
Although you might surmise that eating it wouldn't be a fun sort of experience.
Okay.
Right,
I'm
it's
just worried
spicy.
about pumping it full of all... Yeah, I'm just worried about pumping it full of all my arrows and then them dissolving, then I don't have any ammo for the rest of it.
That could be a thing, you don't know.
I'm a little concerned by that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to greatsword.
Okay.
And I'm going to back up first of all and cast elemental weapon on it.
Okay, how far are you backing up?
Yeah, sort of. I'm sort of ushing everybody to back up and just sort of follow suit. Just sort of fall back to a more advantageous position.
So, as you go to move back, a small and, well, relatively small, sort of almost like a tentacle, but without and that sort of thinning of it, lashes out as if to catch you trying to move away.
Oh.
Is this an attack of opportunity, sir?
It is.
You have disadvantage on this.
Okay. Well, lucky for you, the first roll I rolled was the lowest. So I got a 12 plus 6 for 18.
Oh.
That's gonna hit just.
Oh.
Okay. So it catches you on the way out, doing a grand total of 6 points of piercing damage
Oh.
as you realise that it's covered in these tiny spines that make their way through the armour.
Ow!
That felt unnecessary, but here we go.
Okay. And then, yes, you're able to make your way away and 20 feet down the corridor. And what was the spell you were casting, Tanuk?
Elemental weapon.
Okay. And what's that going to do?
Good question. I believe I get to choose a elemental type, and it does extra damage.
I just want to check something here as well. Hunted Shot, is that an ability or a spell?
It's I have it as a spell, but I have it as a 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Innate
So
ability.
because that's a spell, you won't be able to cast another spell this turn, actually.
Okay, because last time I did it, you allowed me to do it as a bonus action.
Yeah, that the bonus action, yes.
Yeah.
But you can't cast 2 leveled spells within one turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you want to change your action retreating down the corridor?
I will still do that, but I'll take a swing at it before I go.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Looking to cast a spell next turn.
Yes.
Okay, swing away.
I roll a 10 plus 6, 16.
Hits.
Hits.
There is a bit of resistance as you hit it. It's like a thick sort of outer shell to it.
So I get. Is this counted as wounded?
No.
No.
I mean, sorry. It is a wound. It is wounded.
It
yes.
is wounded. Yeah.
Is it? It's not bloodied. If that's what it's.
No. I get a
bonus.
bonus D8 damage when hitting a wounded creature once per turn.
That does count. Yes.
So that is a total of 5, 2, 4. Math not mathing in my head. 4, 8, 10, 15 total.
Fantastic. Just before those dice go away, the extra D8 damage you're doing, is that of the same type? Is that slashing damage?
I would assume so. It just says
Okay.
extra damage. I would assume it's.
So,
Yeah.
yes, it is. Then that's fine. So, unfortunately, as your weapon sort of hits it,
Yeah.
you feel the weapon slow, and you know that it's not been as effective as you might otherwise have hoped. Okay, but you do otherwise retreat down the corridor,
Yes.
leaving Frollo at the front, facing this creature alone. Frollo, what are you doing?
Frollo casts a spell, and he rings a bell, and everyone hears a dangerous, monotonous bell.
Danger, Will
Danger,
Robinson.
Will Robinson. Here's a monotonous bell ring, much like a funeral bell. The creature needs to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
It will try.
It will attempt to do so.
Well, wisdom saving throw.
Yes, please.
11 minus 2 for 9. I'm going to guess that fails.
Cool. It definitely fails. It takes 3d12. I assume it's lost hit points.
Yes, it
Yeah.
has.
Beautiful. In which case, then it takes 3d12 necrotic damage.
Toll the dead, by any chance?
Yeah, and that is a 19 necrotic damage. And something else triggers off the back of me as well. I just need to check that this is actually a... Toll the Dead is a necromancy spell, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is a necromancy cantrip. And... Fillipa. You also hear the bell toll, but you feel yourself get strengthened and gain 5 temporary hit points.
Very nice, thank you. I'll be sure to lose them within 5 minutes.
Yes, yeah, you're... hey, it's not much, but it's better than nothing.
Quinn, you might take particular notice of this. Any other actions from Frollo?
Yeah, he is going to move to go stand behind Tanuk.
Just scurrying back.
I'm a lot of things. I'm not stupid. Nobody say it.
It's okay, it's fine. Yeah, we got this.
And then a bonus action. The bonus action is to cry.
That's a free action.
Oh, is that a
not
free
bonus.
action, is it? Oh,
It's a free
right.
action,
Oh,
yeah.
they've buffed that in this edition then, haven't they?
Right alongside shitting yourself.
Yeah. No, that's it. That's all I'm going to do this time.
So Philippa and Quinn watch as Frollo retreats behind Tanuk further down the corridor, leaving Philippa in the front, but Quinn first to act.
Oh, excellent.
Can Quinn see past Fillipa?
Yeah, easily enough.
Okay, so I have in my hands, as Mike will recognise, 3d12s. Already ready. He's stolen my thunder. Right. Quinn will raise a hand. You will see a rope appear from out of nowhere, and he will pull that rope, and you'll watch the rope go back up into the air and disappear, and a dolorous bell will once again chime. and he will cast Toll the Dead on this creature, on this cube.
Obviously weakened by the initial attack, it rolls even lower.
Awesome.
And will take the full brunt of your
Excellent.
3d12.
And here it comes.
The pair of them are just aggressively ringing bells at it.
I was saying, if this dragon hunt doesn't work out, we can always become Christmas carolers.
Yeah, there you go. It's like ding dong, baby. Right, so that is a 12 on the one die and 2 7s on the other. So that is a total of 26 damage.
So it is, and that definitely having an effect. You can see ripples moving through this cube as your spells strike it.
And who would Quinn have worked out who is the weaker member in the party, or who is actually in front? Who is stood in front nearest this cube?
Fillipa's certainly a lot closer. There's a 10-foot gap between them, but Fillipa is the closest.
Right, and as a bonus action, which, as it's an ability thing that I've got or been given on my character sheet, without casting a spell slot, I can cast Shield of Faith on Fillipa. Oh, is that a self?
No. Toll the Dead is a
Toll the Dead's cantrip,
isn't it? So yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So you can do that. That's fine as long as it's a bonus.
It's a really powerful cantrip as well.
Yes. So
it is. So what was the spell you wanted to
Shield
cast?
of Faith. So that will give Fillipa for the next 10 minutes a shimmering field surrounds her and grants a +2 bonus to her AC for the duration.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Neat.
Okay. So Fillipa, you are surrounded by this brief glow. Is Quinn staying put? Are you going to hold the line?
Right, hang on. Whereabouts am I? Let me just double check where I am.
I'm sorry.
I have very, very audibly sort of told everybody to back up, so whether or not they...
I'm gonna... I obviously can't get past. I can't move through somebody else's space, so I can take a 5-foot step backwards.
Yeah, you can.
I?
Yeah. You can freely move through an ally space so long as they allow you to.
Yes.
Okay, Quinn's just wondering whether to step inside the doorway so he can slam the door shut.
That door's already shut. That's not the door that's open.
Yeah, that one's closed.
Yes, but you can still open it.
You could open it.
It's not locked.
Yeah.
I think, as a free action, can he just open the door, swing the door open, and then he's going to move back, I'd say, perhaps 15 foot, so that he's at the back of the group.
If you've got enough movement, then go right ahead. Yeah, absolutely.
Fine. And that's all he said.
Okay. So then we'll move on to Fillipa.
Okie dokie. Sweet. Everyone's running away.
Yes, but doing things in the process.
Well, we say running away. That it seems to be an organised falling back rather than a full retreat.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I'm not really suited for falling back. I can't really do much if I go away. So, how does split movement work in 5e? Remind me.
So I was actually going to bring this up if you didn't. So essentially, you can just use your full movement, but you can split up at any point during your turn.
Sweet. Okay, cool. I'm moving up to it. Generally inadvisable. I'm going to attack it thrice, with the final one being a stunning strike.
Nice.
So attack number 1 is going to be a 23 to hit.
Tice, that will hit.
What was that, sorry?
That will hit.
Attack number 2 is going to be a 14 to hit.
That will encounter too much resistance and you won't deal any effective damage, I'm afraid.
Classic. And attack number 3 is a 22 to hit.
That will also hit.
Okay.
Roll damage on those two separately, please.
So, Yep, these will be dealing fire damage as well. So the first one is going to be dealing 13 points of fire damage. The second one will be dealing a 10 points of fire damage, as well as the stunning strike if it can do that. Target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Just roll that for you. What was the DC?
Good question. I don't know. I've lost my mouse.
Okay, let me just
DC is 17. I think
Oh,
it's-
yeah,
is it
okay. That wasn't even difficult for it, actually.
Is it 17?
It rolled higher than that on the dice, so...
Oh, okay. Okay, so a successful save. The target's speed is halved until the start of your next turn, and the next attack roll made against the target before then has advantage.
That's if the target saves or fails?
If it saves, that happens.
Yep. Okay. And what's the fail effect?
Target has a stunned condition until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is slowed for that for sure.
Sweet.
You can see ripples extending out from your attacks as you strike at
Okay.
it.
And then I'm going to do the most noble thing, and I'm going to run the fuck away. So I use 10 foot, and I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20... No, hang on. 10, 25... No, I can't do maths. 10, 15, 20, 35, 40. Bye.
There you go. Nice. So Fillipa weaving her way between her allies in an effort to get as far away from this thing as possible. The cube, slowed as it is, just continues slow rolling down the corridor and ends up reaching a space next to Tanuk.
Great.
But isn't able to make any attacks. It is Tanuk's turn though.
Does he get advantage on this one?
Yeah, if he's attacking it.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't be able to cast a spell now without provoking the opportunity attack, would I? Or...
No, you should be able to if you really want to do it first, yeah.
Yeah, so I can get elemental weapon off and then do an attack, or no?
No, you wouldn't be able to get both actions up, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Probably best off just attacking it then. At this point.
Okay.
This thing was faster than I thought. Right.
That's almost worrying. So make an attack roll then for me, please.
So with I get advantage on this. So that was a 7 and a 17. I'll use the 17. Yeah. 17
sense.
plus 6 for 23.
Your weapon cleaves into it.
Okay, so I get 2d6 plus d8 slashing, and then an extra d6 of force damage on my hunter's mark. Yes.
Yep.
So the slashing damage is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14.
Nice.
And 3 points of force damage on top.
Okay.
Sweet.
So not quite as effective as the fiery attacks from Fillipa, but nonetheless doing a reasonable amount of damage there. And this thing is taking some obvious damage from you. Do you have another attack?
I only got one. I got extra attack, but I think it only applies to my bow.
No.
Oh no.
No, that applies to anything. You can get a second
Okay.
attack, absolutely.
Well, I don't get advantage on the second attack, though, do I? No.
No,
It's all good.
sorry.
That's a 11 plus 6 for a 17.
That will hit. Slicing into it
So we
again.
have 4, 5, 6. Maths. Numbers. 6, 13. 18 slashing. And
Very
2
nice.
points of force.
Sweet.
Again, the force damage carving straight through it without resistance.
Tighter.
Are you standing your ground at this stage?
No, I'm going to carry on the fighting retreat.
So it is going to lash out at you one more time
Disadvantage again.
as you try to make your way. Ooh, okay. So that is an 8. 17.
17. That is exactly my armor class. That's with the disadvantage, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Well, the higher roll was a 16, so I didn't think you'd appreciate that one quite so much. So it lashes out at you and does a little bit more damage this time. Total of 11 points of piercing damage.
Ouchie.
There's a door you can bolt through. There is a door you can bolt through.
I'm not trusting that room for all the tea in China.
So Tanuk, you are still able to get away. There's no tea in the other room, but you can retreat to it if you want to.
20, 30, 40.
It's like,
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah. Moving back slightly further than last time.
So I think that would be a sprint. It's pushing past Quinn as quickly as you can and running down the other corridor. Is that right?
I've got a 50-foot speed, so. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So if your turn is over, we'll turn to Frollo, who is now the closest to the cube, less than 10 feet away.
Frollo takes a step forward.
Ooh,
That green
that's
and
brave.
black energy comes back to his hand as he plunges his hand into the creature and casts Vampiric Touch. So this is an attack roll spell.
Okay.
Do crits count on attack roll spells?
They do.
Beautiful. So
Nice.
it's taking 18 plus 3d6 necrotic damage.
That's a fair amount of damage.
Make it good.
So 18 plus 8, so it takes 26 necrotic damage. And
Ooh,
then and I regain 13 hit points. Whoa, I'm looking pretty tasty now, actually. And then I've already given the points to Fillipa and she hasn't lost them. So
He sucked the jelly out of it.
Tanuk gains 5 temporary hit points.
Unfortunately, Tanuk is around the corner and he is not visible to you.
Oh, it just says target 2. Okay, Quinn can have them then.
Ooh, 5. Thank
Yeah.
you. I'll take those. Thank you.
And then I do the most sensible
So-
of all things and continue to move backwards.
So as you pull away from this thing, it seems to collapse into itself and almost it kind of loses its consistency, turning something similar to the water, and just sort of oozes over the floor and stops moving.
Oh.
I jab my necrotic fingers back into it again then, just to make sure.
I mean, definitely as you stick your fingers into it, it's tingly a little bit, and as you're watching it, the arrow that was providing light sort of falls apart, the head separating from the body, and head from the shaft, and it ceases to provide any light.
It dissolved.
It did dissolve.
I think that might be slightly acidic.
I turn around and just wipe my hand on Quinn's cloth. I just clean the cloth. Thank you, Quinn.
I just had this image of him sticking his finger in it, and it just this slurping noise. It just slurps up the entire thing into his finger.
Was that from Coneheads, wasn't it? Where they stuck their fingers in the drinks and they drunk from their fingers. Was that what that one was from?
No, it's Morecambe Indy.
Morecambe.
Probably that as well. But I was thinking Morecambe Indy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think as a little bit of smoke starts to come off the cloak and leaves a couple of holes, I think Quinn would look down and go, "Oh no, that won't do at all." He's going to cast mending on it.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's fine.
Brilliant.
That'll work.
That is, he
Okay.
would do that, assuming that we're no longer in initiative.
So there's definitely a lot of a bit of an odd smell around now, just for a few
Nice.
moments, but within a few more seconds, everything seems to have resolved. You've got a very wet floor here. You've got this thing, having lost its shape, just collapsed into quite a large area in front of the door that you were studiously avoiding going through earlier. There doesn't appear to be any more activity.
I take it that's it. There's nothing else in the corridor, is there?
No idea. Shall we
That was
head?
rather
Shall
scary.
we carry on forth and find out?
Yes, I think we ought to leave this thing behind.
Yeah.
Quinn will tiptoe around the edge of the pool of gloop.
Having run round the corner, but making a retreat and expecting everyone to follow me, I can only assume now that it's eaten everyone.
You could, I think you can hear heavy breathing at least post-combat, and you can just see Fillipa at the end of the corridor, maybe next to the fairly substantial form of Quinn.
Yes.
Just their backs, perhaps.
So Tanuk's run round the corner into the dark, right? Okay.
Yeah, he can see the
that's-
dark, it's fine.
right, okay, cool.
Just because he can
He
doesn't
was
mean the rest
really
of us
To be
can.
fair, you're all in the dark now.
You sure you weren't a
Yeah.
lamp in a former life? You're really obsessed with giving light to everything.
He is a preacher.
I like light. Look, I've got a light helm. Look. I want a bucket now that lights up.
I'd like to point out though, was that a successful combat where we actually used tactics and cleverness?
Or was
And
it
didn't
just
die.
luck?
Tried to, at least.
Well, we did. It worked. We all kept our distance.
Yeah.
It didn't get as many attacks on us.
You're suspicious of it now, aren't you, Mike?
I'm really suspicious. Yeah, I'm waiting to walk around the corner and then we find actually that was Baby Blue. Baby Blue,
So,
gelatinous cube, and we've got Mummy and Daddy Green round the corner.
So what you're saying is we're now nervous of doors, we're nervous of traps in the wall, we're nervous of cheese grater stairs, we're nervous of water, we're now nervous of cubes. It's going well.
I think
Well,
there's
well,
a better
we-
way to put
Let's
this.
We originally-
rabies.
We originally saw it as like a haze, so we're actually now afraid of the air.
There is a better way to like all encompass this. We're just paranoid of Rikh.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's only paranoia if they're not out to get you.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's not paranoia. It's just common sense at that point, isn't it?
So what are you doing, folks?
Shall we carry on up? Shall we
Well,
carry
let's
on
go
up the
after.
corridor where we were then? Go back to where we were and see if there's any more gelatinous oozes of death coming.
Tanuk.
That sounds like a really terrible,
As
terrible carry-on movie, doesn't it? Carry on up the
As
corridor.
Tanuk, I'm going to break in here, guys. Sorry. As Tanuk takes a couple of
Oh,
paces
no.
forward, I can see him advancing down the corridor there. You notice something out of the corner of your eye.
Oh,
Okay. Through the rock here, in fact, tell you what, it's not even there, it's there. Through the rock here, you see what appears to be a small round hole in the wall to your right. It looks like something too round to be natural.
oh
I'll,
God.
I'll give
It's
that a
giant.
bit of an investigate, I think.
Giant rats incoming.
Are you gonna? Are you? It's tiny.
Oh.
It's about a half-inch
Oh.
across. A little bit like a peephole, perhaps.
Oh.
And Tanuk's gonna press his face up against it, try to get his
Oh,
eyeball to
no.
it, I guess.
No, that's going to be grim. Poke your arrow through it.
Yeah.
I can't. That's meta. I'm not even.
No. That was literally going to be the next thing out of my mouth. Anyway. So, yeah, it's like I'm going to give it a little bit of a poke and... Yeah.
Okay, so an arrowhead's probably too wide to go down it. If you snap the arrowhead off, you could probably poke it down there, though.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, I've got a fair few hours. Yeah, I'll kind of carefully unscrew it, kind of. yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you're going to poke
Yeah,
the arrow down the hole. yeah?
hoping I can get it back together
fine.
later.
Give it a jolly good rodding. There you go.
So I'm standing. I'm
Tanuk's
not
a
going to
pretty big
stand
guy, too.
square onto it though. I'm going to kind of do it to the side.
So that's okay. I mean, this hole is probably about just over 5 feet off the ground. Seems quite random in the middle of the wall. You take the arrowhead head off. You probably have to snap it off. Unfortunately, they tend to be glued on. And then you get your arrow, and say it's quite a long arrow. He's Tanuk's a big guy, and just start poking it down the hole, and meet no resistance at all. You sound surprised.
Okay, I will cautiously have a look.
It's where something snatches it out of his hand and it vanishes through the wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, there's a guy on the other side with a magic missile. So Tanuk, don't worry, I'm not doing that to you. So Tanuk, you put your eyes close to the hole as you can set, and you just confirm you do have dark vision,
60
right?
feet.
Yeah. So you look in there, and it is unlit there, shall we say? I don't want to just say it's dark. You can't make out a lot. It is a very small hole. However, as you're looking through it, you're peering into darkness, and nonetheless see something moving. Can't really make out what it is. It's almost like if you can imagine a very dark room on a night where there isn't a lot of ambient light, and you're staring hard. You let your eyes adapt, and you just see that little bit of motion. Is that? There's no sound. There's no other clues at all. There's no light. And as you stare through, you just see this little bit of movement. And then it's gone. You seem to be staring down a very long hole, though.
This obviously has a purpose, as it's not a natural. Yeah, it's not a natural hole in the rock or anything like that. So.
No.
So it goes on for quite a way before it opens out. Then.
Yeah, it's quite a long way.
Okay. Guys, I found something.
So as you shout across to them, again you see a little flicker of movement from down the hole. And if you were to turn and face it, you'd notice that from what you can see at the end there is something glowing softly. It's more than the darkness now. It's very, very subtle. Your eyes adjust for a moment, and you can hear your colleagues and companions perhaps coming around the corner.
As soon as I see the glow appearing, and I'm moving my head away from the hole.
What you think you saw for just a second looked like has to be described as a giant egg, just glowing ever so softly.
Ooh.
And then you pull away. And by giant, obviously it's hard to tell. It's some distance away. It's like looking, almost like if you're looking down the end of this corridor, how big it would be. It's not dissimilar. But just a soft yellow and purple glow.
Would I recognise that as anything?
Looks a lot like a dragon egg.
Ooh. Omelets.
God.
So, have we all come round to join? I think he's called. So I think Quinn would go round to join Tanuk and say, What have you found? What is it?
We found it.
Found what?
This is it. The other side of this wall is what we've been seeking.
What have we been seeking?
I see the egg. I see an egg.
I didn't see an egg. Didn't see an egg in my dream. I didn't know we were searching for an egg.
Dragon egg. This is the nest.
How thick is this wall?
Very.
How thick do you think it is?
Could I estimate from the length of the hole, maybe?
Make me an investigation check. That's probably the closest we're going to get to this.
I'm not bad at that.
Unless you have some sort of stone cutting or something like that.
Investigation's pretty good, especially when I roll a 19.
Yes.
That'll be a 28.
Oh, yes.
So it's hard to be certain, but you guess it's around 10 feet thick or so, but the egg seems much further away.
About 10 paces.
Okay, I have a technical question here.
Okay.
I have the stone shape spell, which allows me to make a hole up to 5 feet thick. Can you cast it doesn't say in the spell, can you cast multiple stone shape spells to go thicker through rock?
Yeah, you should be able to. I will just double check it for you, but I don't see an issue with that at all.
As long as you have a spell slot for it, isn't it?
I do.
So it's going. I mean, it lets you go through a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension, so it's like a 5-foot cube essentially. So you could make a passage through the wall. So you could do it. You're going to have to spend 2 castings for it, and that's assuming that it's no thicker.
Okay.
Let's be absolutely serious here. That we have to be very careful now. We have not been quiet. There is movement on the other side of this wall. We have to plan.
Here. Do we know if there's a door?
Exactly. Shall we?
I kind of point towards the other end of the corridor where we haven't been yet.
We also all need to make sure that we are all in full fighting condition.
I'm in pretty good nick. Rikh, how long would the temporary hit points last? Just until they're gone, or until next long rest, or?
It's usually till they're gone, isn't it? Till they're used up.
Yeah. So at the moment,
I know they don't
stack.
stack. I'm more thinking like what, like, do they disappear after a set amount of time?
I would say an hour
Okay,
after in this instance.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I might be able to get through this wall, possibly, but surely, if there is if that is in fact a dragon egg that you say you've seen, well then it's got in there somehow. It's been laid in there, which means there must be an entrance to it somewhere else that will allow something bigger, like, well, a dragon to go in there.
Indeed. I suggest maybe... I like your plan. Your plan of creating a new way in. Good. I like it. Very good. But I feel like we need distraction at the main entrance.
Well, I suppose I could go to the main entrance, snuff some dust, and, well, I definitely sneeze. I can rely on that.
Well, if we need you to make back entrance, then the extraction needs to be done by somebody else.
Yes, I'd rather hoped my back passage would be left out of this.
And there it is.
Our dear listeners, welcome to Rock Bottom.
Literally.
Or so you thought. Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Well, maybe Frollo's right. Perhaps we should go further along the corridor and see what is round the corner at the end. There must be another way in.
We must assume at this point that our presence is well known.
Probably.
Well, Tanuk, you're the one here best that knows dragons, are you not? Do they
Indeed.
not have their own magics?
They do. They can also study. They can learn magic. They have their own innate knowledges, but they depends on the type that we're dealing with here. I believe.
Do dragons have a god?
Indeed.
Is there a dragon god? There is a
Indeed,
dragon god.
there are multiple, in fact.
That is
That
a
sounds exciting.
Quinn. That is a very long and complicated discussion.
Enter Tiamat and Bahamut stroke
Yeah.
Apsu. Yes.
Well, then is there the possibility that there might not be an entrance of sorts?
There must be a way in and out, but whether or not that is accessible by us is another matter entirely. If we are under the assumption that the dragon has minions, which is helping protect it, then they must have a way of accessing the dragon's chamber to receive orders and to serve its whims.
Are you saying that there is more than one dragon?
There is eggs. There is a possibility of a young brood, perhaps.
As you see, Quinn, when a mummy dragon and a daddy dragon love each other very much.
Oh my god.
Whatever the case, they must be destroyed entirely.
Well, is that the only method of entry we have?
But life is so precious.
Dragons are anathema to the idea of life. Yes, I learned that big word. And
Yes, but do you know what it means?
He doesn't know what it means, but it's appropriate. Great minds.
Frollo, could you not use that spell you used earlier?
Not till morning. So it's a very powerful spell, that one. And you also need to be able to see. I need to be able to see where we're going, basically. Although I can see.
There's that hole there.
Yeah, but it won't give me enough of a view to see where I'm putting us. So I could put us just in the middle of the wall and end this entire encounter now, if you want. Not the kind of spell I'm keen on casting. And again, I'd need to sleep to make it happen. Yeah. I am clean out of teleport spells at the moment.
Well, I can transport myself from one place to another place that I can see, but I would be going on my own, and perhaps that's not the best idea.
no. Very much not.
I'm not sure I could wrestle a dragon.
I suggest we go with Frollo's suggestion, and we need to know more. We do not know enough about what we're stepping into.
Very well then, should we continue round?
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose if we do, I will figure out very soon how you were planning to injure or outwit me next. And
Just make sure.
he sort of hooks up his cloak and just says, okay, fine. Where you go, I will follow.
Just make sure that you reserve enough of your magical energy, should we need it for that stone spell.
Well, as long as you look after me, I'm not a big, strong fighter. I have plenty of padding, and he slaps his belly with both hands. Which reminds me, I haven't had anything to eat for a while. So he's going to scuffle around in his backpack and try and pull out some kind of bit of dried ration to munch on. It's been at least an hour since he's eaten anything. You get a bit of crinkling from paper.
Yeah. Now that I know that we're close, I'm going to cast a cure wound on myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I've got some sticky
healing.
pinprick holes all over me at the minute. So get myself 4. Get myself 11 back. Ah, that's the 11 that I took.
Perfect.
How
meant to
rough is everybody? I mean, Quinn's going to look around the party again. How rough is the party looking?
On a scale of 0 to... No, Frollo's looking quite healthy at the moment. He's a bit battered, but he's looking pretty good.
Is anybody blooded? Properly blooded?
No.
I mean, Fillipa's looking a little rough, but she seems to be improved since the last bout of combat.
Few cuts and scrapes. Probably a gash or two, but yeah.
Okay. Right.
It's okay. So while Brother Quinn is enjoying his second breakfast and using his spellbook, do you have a direction you want to wander in?
I would say we
feel
have...
like we need. Yeah, we want to like continue round the corridor that leads more around this leading wall. So we want to head to the end and
head to the end of the south corridor to what is essentially the southeast corner. As I look at the map, that is. I don't know if that is north, south, east, west, but as I look at that map.
It's not, but it will do. It's fine.
It's enough for you to understand what we mean.
So you're going to all wander down that way?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to wander down this corridor together, yeah?
Once again, being very cautious. Once bitten, twice shy.
If Tanuk would like to lead the way, just slowly making his way down there, the others keeping 15 feet or so behind, I would guess.
Yeah, make it 20.
That sounds... Make it 20? Okay, we'll
Love
put
the
15
confidence.
Put behind and put Fillipa at 20 then, it's fine, okay. So Tanuk continues going down, that's absolutely fine. He can continue making his way all the way down to the corridor and down to the corner, it's absolutely fine. I won't do anything to him at all.
He turns around and we're all still stood there.
Yeah, I'm following. I can't get into the roll 20, so I can't do anything to help. So I'm just,
No.
Excuses.
Yeah.
As Fillipa is stood behind. As Fillipa is stood behind Quinn, Quinn will just briefly stop, turn to face her, and once again his hands will come together. He'll open them like the pages of a book. A glowing book will appear. He'll snap the book shut, and some dust falls over her once again. And he will cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on her. So, Fillipa, if you would like to roll 2d8 plus 5. You can have that many hit points back, whatever that is for you.
9 plus 5 for 14.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Bless you, my child. And then he'll turn round and he'll carry on walking.
So, as you two finish being healed or doing the healing, you'll notice Frollo and Tanuk have made their way to the end of the corridor by the corner, and they're looking up and they can now see the other corner where once was something looking a little bit like a heat haze. This is in fact a rectangular sort of series of of corridors. And looking up, they can't see any sort of disturbance, anything to make them think there was none of those cubes around. In fact, it looks perfectly clean. You don't see any sort of movement, any sorts of threats at all. There's also no doors down here.
I think Fillipa will kind of move up to the corner so she can see down there as well. Obviously no obvious doors or anything.
No, you can't see anything down there at all. It is just like an empty corridor, honestly.
Well, by my calculation, a rectangle has 4 sides and we've been round all of them and seen nothing.
The wall's very clean, very smooth.
Well, perhaps the entrance is from above. I mean, dragons do fly, don't they? So perhaps it enters from above.
That is quite possible.
I mean, I know it's like stating the obvious, but... Oh, Denier, please guide us.
We are in like the centre of a mountain right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
You are, yeah.
I'll carry on pressing on then. Very carefully. And cautiously.
Okay, yeah, you carry on. Just making your way up to the other corner, yeah? Is everyone else just following up the same sort of distance still, yeah?
I'm following up with Tanuk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no reason not to carry on as we were.
So there is, yeah. Funny you should say that. So assuming the others were filling up the same sort of distance up, I'm just going to move in position. So we're about 15, 20 foot behind you. Tanuk, you get to the position about 2/3 of the way up the corridor. And there is just a moment where you feel the stone underneath you shift and depress slightly. Okay. And directly in front of you, there is and above you, there is a loud thunk. And coming through the ceiling, which seems to be covered by perhaps another illusion or something similar, you have an enormous boulder drop down and land in front of you. And it's at this point you realise that there's a slight...
I knew there'd be a pebble for us to deal with.
Roll initiative.
Shit.
Oh,
Roll initiative. Oh, crap.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. I don't care how we describe this. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh.
sake.
That's all right. You
Oh,
can't
no.
have done worse than me.
Oh, no, that's not good. That's actually quite bad.
Oh, dear.
Denier, you have deserted me.
oh God.
Okay, so did anyone get over 20?
Not
Yes.
quite.
No. Oh, yes. Oh.
I've had a proper
Okay.
reversal of luck because I rolled another nat 20 plus 4.
Oh,
Wow.
Only on initiative though.
Okay.
Mike,
Anyone
I need
over
you to call
15?
more crits before I die.
Yes, I got a 15 plus 1 for a 16.
Okay, so Frollo gets a 16. Anyone else above a 10?
Oh Jesus.
Okay, so
I got exactly 10.
Well, I mean, that's better than Quinn, I suspect.
If we're lucky, Quinn will act as a door wedge.
Quinn? What did Quinn get?
Quinn got a natural
Oh, no.
1 - 1 for a 0. Big fat 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Everyone else is. Quinn's like, what boulder?
I think probably what happens is Quinn was still enjoying the last bits of a snack, really enjoying just scrape out the last few crumbs of it, licking his fingers, and misses the loud thump. The boulder has dropped. Okay, and we're actually going to begin the initiative immediately behind it, so technically Fillipa is going to be the last to act. I'm so sorry. So, boulder has dropped. Frollo,
Oh, this is.
you
I
can
don't.
act.
Oh
Your
my
next
God,
initiative.
this is such a.
Please tell me this corridor isn't on a slope, so it's not going to do like an Indiana.
It is
it's
a
not going to
slight
do
slope.
an Indiana Jones, is it? Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's exactly
Oh.
what's
I
happening.
don't
There is a
wanna have to
slight
spend
Rick's
this.
got a thing for slopes.
I don't want to have to
Yes,
spend this
yeah.
now. but I'm going to have to. I'm going to put a wall of force in front of it.
You could say he's got a slight leaning.
Okay. Okay, go for it.
The
Yeah,
wall
you
of force
can
just
cast a
appears.
wall of force.
Tanuk is on our side of the wall of force. The boulder is on the other side of the wall of force. It is not rolling into us for at least the next 10 minutes. Everybody, back down the corridor.
Whoa.
And then I will proceed to move my max distance. I call it my max fucking out of there distance to leave.
So Frollo on his turn.
I
go ahead and move.
can't.
So Frollo casts. So sorry, where are you moving to exactly? How far is it
I'm
moving?
moving 30 feet, so just back down the corridor away from where the boulder's going to roll into me.
Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh, no. No, I can't. You know what, Rikh? No. Oh, 20 for a 21.
Okay. So you cast a spell in front of Tanuk, preventing the boulder from advancing. As you get back to the corner, there's this just secondary slight moment underfoot where again you feel your foot give way, and the 10-foot corner of this corridor collapses, revealing a deep, deep pit.
Ooh, wow.
Okay. I'm safe though, aren't I? So that was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you are safe there. Yeah, you can stop there. Just at the very edge of the precipice.
Oh.
It's just this like clunk as you hit the boulder, hit the wall of force behind you, and just start exerting pressure.
Well, I don't know whether I can be of any help in this situation. Well, I could do something with that boulder there, so it's no longer a boulder and it can't roll. I could possibly do that, or I could. I don't know how deep this floor goes, but I'm guessing it's probably quite deep. So, yeah, that might not work. He's just kind of talking to himself at the moment. Well, yes, as I said, I can do something maybe with the boulder. Beyond that, I'm not quite sure whether I can help.
At the moment, I'll take anything.
If he's muttering to himself, going through in his head, kind of sort of externalizing some internal dialogue, he could use one of the stone shapes to reshape the stone so that it's flat at the bottom and it goes up at the side, so they can literally walk through the middle of it to make like a walkway, or part the stone somehow in the middle. Can he do that?
The boulder itself is as wide and as high as the corridor. It's an enormous chunk of stone, about 10 foot across, 10 foot diameter on it. Your spell will only work in a 5 foot area.
So I'd have to burn both my spells. Lovely. Right. I haven't got any rope. Well, how? I'm not sure that will work. Well, how can we? How? Let me have a look at this hole in the floor. How big is the hole in the floor?
So the one over by
Yes.
Frollo is a 10-foot square section of the floor that's just dropped away, right in the middle, right in the corner. Most difficult place to try and
It
cross.
would be, wouldn't it? Funny that. Right. Oof. I'm not sure what I've got. It's a bit late for finding traps.
If it helps, you found it. I mean, it saves
Well, I
yourself
did,
spell
yeah. I
slot,
didn't
right?
have to burn a spell slot for that one, but.
No one else can be the canary.
Well, look, if somebody has a rope, I can get across this, and I'm fairly heavy, so I might to be able to hold on to the rope if somebody wants to try and get across. I'm
We
just-
have initiative
just
now.
making-
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not worried about
just
that.
making
Sure.
some suggestions.
So I'm going to head down to the gap, and it's like, I reckon I could jump that.
Oh,
Sort of
Maybe.
across the diagonal corner, kind of ish.
Yeah, you could probably try that. Difficult to get a proper run up on it.
Does somebody
As long as there's no other traps there, you're okay.
Does somebody have a rope?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Pull out some rope.
I will grab one end of the rope and jump. Try and jump the gap.
Shit.
Before you jump, do we want to tie this rope around you so we can pull you back up for if you miss the jump?
That might help, yeah.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll just keep. I'm keeping a tight grip on it. But
Fair enough. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh. So you,
Okay, so you're
I-
going to...
I have a backup plan. It's fine.
Someone come grab
Well,
the other end
I
of this
admire-
rope.
I admire his consistency in being wrong. I'm a little worried.
Okay. Okay, so Frollo's standing at the edge, yeah? You've got Tanuk standing right behind him. Who's hanging onto the rope and where are they standing?
I'm holding on
heck.
to. I'm holding on to one end, and
I need more than me holding this rope because I am not strong enough to lift him out of the pit. if I got hold on to this rope, I'm going into the pit with him.
I can help. I'm small, but I'm mighty. I have quite a lot of bulk. He slaps his belly again.
So just Frollo holding the rope?
No, I'll help. I think
Fillipa,
I think Quinn would also help.
Fillipa, please help.
Okay.
Philippa will stand behind Quinn, ready to grab hold of him.
Okay.
I don't want to
forget-
get in the way of his run-up is the thing.
I do
Because
have
if you've
a
got
rope.
too many people
I ha-
clustered, you'll get in the way of his
That's a
run-up.
good point, actually. Move me
My-
back a couple because I need to be behind him anyway when he makes the jump. So I'll come back. I'll hand some lengths rope back because it's a 50-foot line, so we should have plenty of.
And Fillipa, don't forget, I have a rope. I have a rope belt around my cassock, so if you do need to grab me, that's quite secure.
Okay, very well. And I'll stand behind Quinn and be ready to grab his cassock ties.
Okay. So the problem here is that you would like to get a decent run up. But whatever run up you get is going to be at an odd angle.
God.
Oh, dear.
I don't have to
which-
land gracefully, just solidly.
So, Tanuk, you're holding onto one end of the rope. Frollo's holding onto the other, and Quinn, you're standing further back again, or are you
Yes.
going to stand right next to Frollo to
Yes,
hold
I
onto
think
this rope?
he's got quite a good grip now because his sandals have got the have been carved, haven't they, by Frollo? So he's got some grips underneath now. So yes, he's just going to stand back and hang on for all his worth. Really pitch his weight
Okay.
backwards.
So you're probably going to want to stand a little bit further forward, Frollo, because otherwise that rope length is going to start getting a little bit
Yep.
awkward. So you've got 50 foot of rope, I guess?
Yeah, it's 50 foot. Yeah, it's 50-foot line.
50 foot.
This is just a rope out of the PHP.
That's right, just making sure it's not a special
just a
rope.
bog standard.
So, quick. So, Fillipa standing further back, Frollo and Quinn standing further forward, holding onto the rope, and Tanuk with the other end of the rope going to try and make a leap across a very deep pit. Tanuk, you take a step back, and then you make a jump. Can you please make me?
Here it goes. Oh, hang on! I'm going to cast guidance on him before he goes. On
can
whatever
do
he's
that.
going to use, a jump check or athletics or whatever it is.
D4 already?
D4, yeah.
Can you please make me a waiting for the next session?
Oh, that's evil, Rick. That is absolutely evil.
Brilliant.
Funny.
If you enjoyed this episode and want to support the show, you can find us on Patreon, where you can access behind-the-scenes content. You can also join our Discord to chat with us, talk theories, and keep up with campaign news. Links to both are in the episode bio. The next episode will be out on Thursday the 29th of January. We hope to see you there. Until then, keep rolling.